Hello and welcome to Game Boy Advance Classics. In this installment, I'm taking a look at the 2004 Webfoot Technologies release. This is Dragon Ball Z: The Legacy of Goku 2. This is a massive improvement from the first Legacy of Goku game released for GBA, and this is probably one of the best Dragon Ball Z games ever made. And that's really surprising, especially considering it's for a handheld and made by an American developer. So what you got here is a game that follows the Android/Cell Saga portion of Dragon Ball Z. This is essentially an action RPG that, condenses whatever happens in like almost 200 episodes of the anime into this little game, and it's really quite a cool little thing. Most Dragon Ball Z games are fighters, and as such, Dragon Ball Z is well known for like its over-the-top action. But what you got here is something that is more storyline based. It's somewhat similar to like other classic RPGs like Chrono Trigger in that you can move the dialogue box around if you don't like where they put it. This kind of game is ideally suited for the Dragon Ball Z fan. If you've grown up and loved the anime or the manga, this is the kind of game that you'll really enjoy. So you get to move around. You can punch stuff. You can throw ki blasts. The first Legacy of Goku game was the Saiyan Saga, which introduced like Vegeta and then Frieza and all that. And although that sounds really cool, the game itself is garbage. The first game was really, really bad. So much so that it's not even worth playing. But, like I said, this sequel more than makes up for the shortcomings of the first game, and this is like night and day different. It's funny because most of the Game Boy Advance games in the Dragon Ball Z games that came out for the GBA, I should say, were rather bad. Like the Dragon Ball GT games, the fighting games, and whatnot. And this is like the odd exception. This and its successor, the Legacy of Goku 3, Boo's Fury. That game is kind of neat. So this is following the OVA with the introduction of Trunks. In the alternate feature. The music used in Legacy of Goku 2 is all fitting to the anime, but unfortunately it's all fitting to the American version of the anime, which is rather disappointing because, honestly speaking, the Japanese original had better music. You can move quickly by double tapping in the direction that you want to go. Similar to like Mega Man or something. The game is basically an action-adventure game where you can go and you know, interact with people and like you would do in an RPG, but it's got definitely RPG elements to it, whereas you're not just simply beating up dudes for no reason, you beat up dudes for no reason and then gain experience. Totally different. The battle system in the game is not very complex, you know, to say the least. So I can't get there because I'm not level 2 yet. I gotta be level 2 before I can proceed. So I guess it's sort of like a Metroid game or something with like the red locked doors. For the Japanese version of the game, which was called the Legacy of Goku 2 International version, the portraits were all redrawn and just generally speaking look better than the first release, this North American release here. So here's an example of the battle system. You can do two things. You can punch and you can throw ki blasts. Your ki blasts consume power meter, so you have to like balance your energy and make sure you're not overusing them. You can't block in this game, which was remedied in the sequel. When you level up, you randomly get these strength bonuses. This time I only got one for each of the categories. Sometimes they'll be, you know, a little bit higher, sometimes they'll be a little lower. Very similar to the original Final Fantasy in that means. Alright. What's kind of neat is there is like Super Nintendo style overworld with its like Mode 7 type effect. Let's put on the Saiyan armor. And let's go to the overworld. So here's what I'm talking about. Mode 7 3D. Woo! This overworld would again be improved in the sequel, but for the first game here, it's really just a cool little effect. So what I want to do here... start to beat up on enemies. You'll eventually get a Scouter, Saiyan Scouter, which allows you to like keep statistics about the enemies and like know how much HP they have and like little things like it's a nice little bonus, like it's like a beastery, I guess. You gotta watch out though, because careful, you'll die. I wasn't paying attention, so just when I said that, I died. If you died, and you'll get taken back to your last save. And since I didn't save, that's it for me. So I'm taken back to the title screen. Well anyway, thanks for watching guys, that'll be it for this video. So yeah, this is again Legacy of Goku 2, not the first one, because the first one's garbage. So if you want to pick one of these up, make sure to pick up this one and not the original. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Not really a whole lot here.